Right, for those who make it to the top, being a professional athlete comes with many perks. Brands often flock to them as ambassadors, while clubs make a fortune off selling regalia using player names and images. In South Africa, image rights is a foreign concept, with many not aware of it. eNCA's Justin Ford explores this issue.
A sporting career is usually short, so maximizing your earnings is important across all avenues of income. PhD candidate Laken van Gensen shared her research on the matter.
Image rights are the rights that sport athletes and celebrities have to control the use of their images in a commercial setup. So essentially, South Africa doesn't recognize such a right at the moment. However, it is regulated in their players' contracts. The problem with the athletes are they do not read this clause. Not only do they not read the clause, they don't really understand the clause because nobody is educating them on what image rights are.
Image rights are not only made up of photographs. An athlete's name, nickname and likeness forms part of it, according to Van Gensen.
In 2001, David Beckham became the first footballer in the world who earned more from his use of name at United than his performance, simply because his lawyers negotiated that contract in such a manner where he gained so much more money for his promotional work and exploiting his image. The same with the FIFA 21 situation we have now, where the players' likeness are being used. But if you read up on the matter, you realize the clubs sold the licensing agreements to FIFA. So again, the players must be very aware of what they sign when they do sign those contracts.
Understanding the difference between commercial and image rights is important.
So South Africa recognizes personality rights, which is your right to identity, privacy, all of those rights. But now you have this element where a personality right over the years has gained a commercial component, which means you can make this similar comparison to a business. You buy the business, it generates goodwill. That goodwill is image rights, if that makes sense. So you as a person, you start off as an athlete, and all of a sudden you gain goodwill. And that little bit of goodwill is what you should exploit in the form of image rights.
Van Gensen wants to make it her mission to have image rights legislated.
After the Springboks won the World Cup, an advertising company published that after the World Cup they could ask up to 45,000 Rand per sponsor tweet and 39,000 Rand per Instagram post. And I personally feel it's a huge infringement that people can just use the images without compensating them for these, and that is why I believe image rights must just get more momentum in the country as a recognizable right.
It is important to protect your rights on any signed contract. This is no different for athletes looking to make the most of their commercial and image rights during and sometimes after their playing days. Justin Ford, Stellenbosch.